Aquarius, or whoever's looking right now, whoever was drawn to this energy. This is an energy reading, so it would only pop up if there's something here that you need to hear, when you need to hear it. And that's not even just like, ooh, magic. That's life. This is like when you walk down the street, right? And you hear another person's conversation and you didn't mean to hear it, but it pops. Or you turn on the radio in your car and all of a sudden the song comes on. You haven't heard it in years and it makes you think of something. Like, that's what this is. It's only here to help you. That's it. That's why you came upon this message. And this is where your message begins. So you've been working hard on something for a while now. It actually defines a moment in your past, something that you're accredited for, like job well done. People know you for this, but it is still in the past, and it seems like glory days, right? Like you haven't replicated it. Maybe you haven't needed to. Like maybe the good work still continues, right? So let's get an understanding of where we are now. Guys, in my readings, something would only come up in the past if it has to do with what's going on right now. And so there is some sort of work that maybe defined you, or something you were known for, or like you knew how to do. This was your thing. Maybe it's something you went to school for. And now we have the Magician, which is you astounding people, or your capabilities, your ability, like almost like in some ways now you're known for it. Princess of Pentacles, laying down a new opportunity and moving forward with it. So you're now, it's been a while, but you're back in the saddle. May have been a couple of years, you're back in the saddle. There's something here that you're ready for, you're ready to release, you're ready to move forward with, you're ready to get back in it, you're ready to get cracking. Like that's what you're ready to do. So, yeah. It's time. It's time to plant that new seed and go at it, get after it. But this isn't coming from a place of naivete. This isn't like, oh, I'm trying this brand new thing. This is something you're just really good at. Or you have now opened up. You, because the Magician is present, it represents you. You have now opened up a new opportunity for yourself to move forward, to make some progress. You're ready for it. You may be debuting something. Or it's saying, it's time. It's time to get at this. It's just time. And it's interesting because I don't see, sometimes this can come off as very impulsive, but I don't see that happening. I don't see it being very impulsive here. I see it as you're confident. You're confident because it's accompanied by this. The Magician is like, you just know how to make things happen or make things work. And it's probably informed by this. Certainly your reputation is informed by this. So I think this is why you're moving with such competence now. Confidence and competence. Things are going to happen quickly. That's what it's saying. Something is really pulling together and coming together. It's going to happen quickly. It's going to move forward quickly. There's a bunch of other cards that came out. Let's go through them. We have Queen of Pentacles, which is earth energy. You're moving on it fast. You're moving forward fast, but it's also very practical application. One by one. Maybe you're setting up a business or something. 10 of Wands, you're taking on a lot of stress. So it's important to go by your protocol or your process. Lots to process. There's something here that's a lot to process. King of Pentacles, but you can master it. You have the King and the Queen separated by a lot of stress. That's okay. They're capable energies. Doesn't mean you overburden it. You know, you might just be warned that you don't want to go over capacity. Princess of Cups, there's a kind offering here. Six of Pentacles, lots of generosity with what you can produce or what you can make happen and how many people want to participate in it. Lots of opportunities here. You don't have to settle. Hold by your value systems, hold by your standards. The High Priestess is here. Things are going to work out. Like things will balance themselves out. You know you got this, is what it's saying. Eight of Wands is lots of things are happening really rapidly, but you will be able to control this, right? And be liberated to walk away from what you don't care about and to embrace what you do. All around the full moon could be in 2 weeks from now, because I'm actually creating this reading on a new moon. So could be 2 weeks from now or 2 moons from now, so up to 2 months. I think that you're just ready to only care about what you care about and to have confidence and not listen to all the BS. There's Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces energy here, but there's also lots of Earth energy here, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Lots of feminine energy for an air sign, water and air. This is just you knowing about your passions and knowing how to shift the weight and make things move. You've got something in the works, guys. No other way to describe that. So what's moving? Yeah, figuring things out. This is about figuring things out and moving forward and finding the solution. You know, figuring out the answers to the problems. It looks like that boat would sink with all those swords in it. It's not the case. It's actually driving it forward. So it's your thoughts that are driving it forward, as in ingenuity. You figured something out. You figured out how to make something work. It's with your cool intellect that you are able to move forward. And you were able to move forward securely because you have figured things out. You know which way to go now. You're not a novice. I think you have a natural talent. But now you also have experience. And so you know which way to move in this space. And then we have the Sun card here. And the Sun card is success. Being seen too. Also, happy days are here again. The sun is shining. Maybe you're moving to a sunnier place, a happier place. Or you're going back home, you're going there. You can also use that metaphorically as you're moving towards success. This is going to be a successful move for you. However way you need me to say it to understand. Wow. Work through your fears. We've got a new moon in Scorpio, and that does give us a month. Because I'm doing this on the new moon in Libra. A month from now is the new moon in Scorpio. Also at the end of Scorpio season. Our new moons, our beginnings, are at the end of their seasons. So what that means is, like I said, you're starting a new beginning, but you're starting it from a place of experience. You're not going into this as a novice. You're going into this as understanding everything you need to know so that this new situation you're not stupid to it. You're ready for it. You're prepared. Experience has prepared you. Work through your fears. I think you're going to. If whatever it is that's made you afraid, it's not going to make you stop. You will work through them. Think about it in that literal way too. You will work through your fears. Your fears are what's going to make things work or help you realize the direction and the path. is by working on each of those fears, it's how you're traveling forward, and each of those 6 swords, right? It's how you're solving. For each of those things that could cut you, it is telling you about yourself, helping you learn, helping you understand, and also preparing you for it's what's prepared you for what you need to face. And that's why it's like your fears are information, not your fears are information, not discouragement or a deterrent. No, they're information. They're informing you. And facing each one of them is moving on to the next steps. Your fears are your way forward. As you work through your fears, things get better and better and better. And you get stronger and more capable, which is maybe why you're so capable and so ready for this now. Oh, yeah, you're ready. Look at this. This is like, I don't know, where else have I seen this? All of this, very triumphant. Everybody's very triumphant in these cards. Look at this, arms spread wide. Oh, I didn't even see. Oh, I'm going to show you this. For we have poised, that's what I'm looking at. You're ready. And I kept saying that, and then this card came out. So you're absolutely ready for what you have ahead. This is not braggadocious. This is not even confidence. This is competence. 100% you're ready for it to happen. And then we have time for a nap. Rest assured, you are ready. You can relax. This is new moon energy as well. You're ready for this new thing. You're ready for this new start. Get ready. Because God ain't playing around here. It's happening. What is it? 7 of Pentacles. There's been a stall. There was something stalled, or maybe something hasn't happened in a while. Something hasn't happened in a while. Something that you thought wouldn't move anywhere, wouldn't go anywhere. But it is. It's moving now. Let's get a moon card. We have balanced spirituality and practicality. Balanced spirituality and that card comes out when you're about to manifest something into reality. You're finding that balancing point between your concept and the real world adaptation of it. Your dreams need a practical plan, 100%. This sense of your dreams need a practical plan, balance spirituality with practicality, execution. Be ready. It's like you're ready to be practical now and not be lost in your dreaminess. You're ready to accept the discipline and the restrictions that bringing something into the real world is requiring. This is that toggle point between something now coming into full form. And then we have your commitment is being tested. Are you committed enough to allow this to become real? Or will you insist on keeping it fantasy, which means it will never be realized? Allowing it to become real means you accept it's no longer perfect. Perfect is how it exists in your fantasy because it's ever changing. Manifesting something into reality requires that you accept it is now imperfect and never will be perfect. And you accept the imperfections that form. It's like when you start to cook something and you see the little air bubbles. You have to accept that that's part of what gives it its character and how God participates in the baking process. as opposed to it all being completely under your control. And no, not to say that God makes anything imperfect, but it is in terms of your comparison, because your comparison was based on your limitations, and manifesting this into reality includes the divine input, which means it is exceeding your expectations. It is not what you knew, right? And that's why it's bigger than you. And anytime we create, including with children, we create something better than ourselves, because the divine had a part in it. And it's not all about you. The divine was part of the recipe too. And you're there. And you're the conduit for this. And that's a beautiful thing. But it's like this acceptance of, I have to allow something to be imperfect and to not be as I expected it. Because just because I am the conduit or the channel does not mean I am in control. And so I think something is starting to happen. Just especially when your your commitment was being tested. Just around that point, are you going to keep going? You're halfway there. Why wouldn't you keep going? Well, because it gets very discouraging. Halfway feels like forever when you're not seeing any changes. I think I'm going to encourage you to keep going. To not back down from this. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. These are your angel messages. I hope you'll join me for the extended. Hopefully just because you want to hang out with me a little bit more. The link is down below, but we're going to go deeper into this message. Busy times and multitasking. Take charge of your schedule during this busy time and honestly assess your underlying reasons for being busy. That's the Seven of Pentacles. And that's why the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles showed up with the 10 of Wands. Stop working hard and start working smart. You've been doing too much because you thought you had to. You don't. You have to start using your brain and working smart. Trim the fat of all the expenditures, of all the efforts. Stop working hard, start working smart. That's where you have to apply your expertise to get further. I'll see you guys in the extended. Link is down below.